I'll move all the records there. And they're the ones I don't listen to. And then I can put some more carpet that way. Anyway, there's my UB40 collection. Right, I've got all the records I don't really listen to, hundreds of them over there. I've got a few more to get from there, and I can put some more carpet that way. But basically, then we'll be left with all of them there, which is my two-tone collection. The Celtic Druid, good morning. From a rainy Wales, is it? Anyway, welcome from me. And I'm in the southeast of England, at the Garden of England. And as you can see, my tents are both down. We're going camping later. It's pissing down. Saying that. Cloudy. Oh, let's get out of here. All over these records. We've had torrential rain now for about 5 hours. It's probably going to flood around my little village. I live in a little farming village in West Kent. Anyway, what I'm doing at the minute is we're finishing the studio at last. Look, I've got the carpets going down. Do you like my new mats? Proper. Got 2 more to put down. Heat wave, we still got it, to be honest with you. I was cycling at about 1 o'clock in the morning, right, into the next little village next to mine, because there's like a 24-hour garage there, and I needed some milk. And it started all coming down. I'll tell you what, the temperature's still well up here. But yeah, I think we got rain all day, possibly. Anyway. Singles in there. There's me mum. There's me mum in 1958. The record she made. And they're all from Liverpool. How about that? We've got Madness up there. We've got the Beat over there. Another one of my mum's. We've got that Dangerous speaker up there, which I'll be plugging into the amp and plugging into me Techniques later. We'll spin some records. I'm with you. Oh, you'd probably enjoy. Cheers, mate. You'd probably enjoy going through all these records. You'd definitely enjoy going through all that lot there. That's my prized Madness, the specials, and we're going to be getting that out later, everybody. So don't miss out on that one. Got the specials there. I've recently done all the frames black, and I tell you what, it really makes a difference. Ghost Town up there. Let's have a look at Ghost Town. Oh. Ghost Town. Original 7-inch, that one. Anyway. What was I doing? What we got to do is sort these UB40 ones out. All the 12 inches I want in one pile, and the album's in another. £30. Yeah, I got a lot of rave music from the early raves, acid house music that I was into when I was a teenager. But my main reel, the ones that I play on here, was really just all my two-tone stuff and the UB40. There we go, look, Gangsters. But we got them all. Madness. They all started on two-tone, the Selector. I'll tell you what, mate. I've been collecting records for years, since I was about 10. And as I'm getting older, especially now, it's pointless me putting any money in a pension because I'm 53 now. And even if I'd have put in a pension years ago, what would I get at the end of it? Probably a pint of milk. I know for a fact, right? I'll get all my Madness and that out later and do a little video. You have a watch of that. Because all this here is just Madness of specials. Oops, Selector. Funboy 3, Bananarama. It's all just full up. And that's my pension, basically. So it's going to have to go at some point. Because you can't take it with you. And yeah, I'll be selling all that one day. Stored in the case. I'm with you. You're 55, I'm with you. Yeah, you're my kind of age then. Probably listen to the same kind of music, sort of growing up. Anyway, I've still got to bring the singles up here. And the only reason I'm really sticking them under there is it's a load of hard house, trance. I've got rap and all sorts I don't even listen to. It's where my mates have turned up before and said, right, can you give me 50 quid for my boot full of records, Phil? And I've seen a few good ones. Yeah, it is worth loads of money. It's just going to go up. It's a good investment. I know there's people out there that buy them and don't even open them out the wrappers. Each their own, but I can't wait to rip it open and slap it on the deck. Personally, got some tapes as well. Look. Not forgetting my tape collection. Anyway, back to the UB40. Signing off, look. That was a good one. Present Arms, that's another good one. Baggerino, that's a good one. Got 2 copies of that, I think. UB44. UB40 Present Arms in dub. Labour of Love. So here I am, 12 inch. Red Wine, 12 inch. Don't break my heart, 12 inch. Maybe Tomorrow, the 12 inch. Rat in My Kitchen. That's a wicked album. How many tapes? Don't know how many I got. I went on the Rat in My Kitchen tour in about 1980. Was it 3, 4, something like that? I was only young. That's when UB40 were all together. They were wicked, man. Obviously now there's 2 UB40s, but I always say everyone the UB40 with Ali Campbell in it is really UB40. You rarely play them. I play mine. Then again, I look after them as well, so I don't throw them around really. But that record here, I got my mum made records. She was a bit of a rock and roll star in the 1950s and made a lot of records. Was in on TV and that. And that one is worth hundreds of pounds. But that's recorded in 1958 on Parlophone. I'll do a whole nother show about that. Back to the UB40, Jeffrey Morgan. That was a good album. Jeffrey Morgan Loves White Girls. Let's cut that out a minute. Present Arms again. Come out to play. UB40 live. That's wicked. Live from Ireland, man. That is. Nicola, I'm with you. Who's that? Your wife, girlfriend, or whatever? Charity shops. Yeah, there's loads of records in there now. What TV shows was my mum on? She was on the first ever music shows ever on TV. She was also on, as you can read there, featured in the popular TV shows, 6-5 Special, The Old Boy Show, The Eamonn Andrews Show, Come Dancing as well. You know, you get like Come Dancing on the telly. My mum was an original singer and dancer. And there's my mum there, and they're all from Liverpool. Yeah. Sadly, she supports Everton, but I don't. Someone had to support Everton, though, didn't they? Obviously, I'm a Red. Rat in My Kitchen, a 12 inch. Yeah, my mum played rock and roll. This show here, The Old Boy Show, Cliff Richard, Marty Wilde, Billy Fury, Nat King Cole, as well. Loads of people. That was in the 1950s. My mum was a singer and performer, and my dad was a submariner in a submarine. Anyway, what we're going to do is check the battery, because I'm a bit of an early one. We're going to get a coffee. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put the UB40. I know I've got a few more UB40s stashed in here somewhere. We're just going to put these, all the 12 inches there. All the albums here. See, just my UB40 ones must be worth a few quid. Who nearly ended up on two-tone. How about that? But UB40 used to play a lot with the beat, and Dexys Midnight Runners, they always nearly ended up on two-tone as well. But obviously the bands that started on two-tone are Madness. That's what's in all them bags. Madness, the Specials, the Selector, the Body Snatchers, and who else was there? Bad Manners by default. Bad Manners never actually released anything on two-tone. They were just part of the two-tone Dance Craze tour. And we're sort of invited along to that. Geeky facts for you. Anyway, let's grab my cup. Find the hot chocolate. Where have I put that? So I've been listening to the radio. This as well.
Frequency mode.
That's Heathrow Airport approach. In fact, we'll carry that. Or am I going to? I'll leave that there. We've got another one here. Look, Quanchang. But this is on the PMR channels. Sit that down there. Still raining. I've got to get all my camping stuff together, and my fishing rod and my magnets. I'm going to do a bit of magnet fishing. See what we can pull out. There's my cup. So I've got drums in here as well, which I've got to move in a minute. As I'm laying the carpet, I'm having to move things sort of all over one side. Not much of a storm. They're giving out amber warnings from 9 PM last night, saying, "Oh, watch out, this is going to happen, that's going to happen." It's just been pissing down for hours, I suppose. I've got my house windows open, but still so hot in here. My sleeping bag up here, look, I washed it last night, put it up here, it's dry already. Yeah, that's pissing down. Good job I got my tents down. Washed them both and cleaned them both. And I sprayed me mountain bike wheels, all pink, and they look wicked, luminous pink mag wheels. Thought I'd go retro with it. And I've got to stop looking at all these retro BMXs that was around when I was young. because they're just loads of money, but they're good investment. Another good investment, old school retro BMXs. Yeah, hold their money, make money. Make sure it's nowhere near 10 o'clock, right? So I'm off to a scrapyard, an electronic recycling scrapyard at 10. Got some of this at the garage last night. Galaxy. Got quite a few bags of scrap going today. Let's check out the weather, which we know is pissing down. It's raining cats and dogs. And that willow tree, I planted about 29 years ago. How about that? When I planted it, it was about that big. In fact, that'll be here long after I'm gone. And the good thing is, where the tree is so old now, it actually becomes protected. But again, I'll be 54 in September. 54 years I've been in here. I can hear that rain. I've got to start getting all my bags of scrap already. When my mate comes. Got a whole bag of wire here. Really heavy, yes. All sorts of shit. Saying that, should make a few quid. Computer parts. I sort of strip down electronics. Led by that. Yeah, well, a complete washout. Gonna have a smoke and drink me hot chocolate, I think. Oh right. Oh, it's only 7. I thought it was 8 o'clock when I just looked. Tripping out. I might have an ADHD tablet. That'll wake me up a bit. In fact, if he makes up earlier, we could go a bit earlier. the scrapyard, the recycling centre shuts at 11:30. But it's not like a scrapyard with loads of cars in. It's like a little yard that takes electronics and stuff. So I've got a big carpet out here I've got to move in there. Another 2 little mats down. Yeah, that'll bring it to there. That is Heathrow Airport approach. Still got to bring my Techniques cabinet up here. Don't know where I'm going to fit that. I haven't made any sort of big plan. I'm just going with the flow. I've got 2 more of them to put there. A few more records to put there. I might have my cabinet under here by this deck. I reckon.
CD mode. FM mode.
Tell you what I've got to do. Start shifting a couple of bags of these records over. Time to get the record, the 2-tone. Not too bad. Wow. This is really heavy work, lifting all this. Can you believe there's one more? And I've still got the singles to go, which are downstairs. Tell you what, I've just missed. I've missed loads of messages there. I do apologise. Let me rewind. Anyway, all that's 2-tone, but let me rewind this. You got rare Cliff Richard albums. My mum used to sing with him. Anyway, let me rewind a bit more. Right, here we go. Yeah, 6-5 Special were the first ever sort of music programmes. Dexter, Dexys Midnight Runners. Grandfather Bill. My dad's name was Bill. Oh yeah. When I was little, you could pick up the police on FM. It's all good. I'll have the carpet done. Yeah, I've got a fan as well. I cycle all the time. It is valuable. 56 in August. Yeah, especially nowadays, everything's recycling. 4DX. Yeah, take care, mate. All the best. Hello, James. You got a hangover? Scar, yeah. Got Madness, the special. Two-tone. Tell you what, it's really hot in here. I'm going to have to get the fan on. Mate, he was right, I think. In fact, we're going to have a sit down. Because I've got to decide what carpets are going on that section. I've got all this trance and shit down there, man, and rap and all sorts of shit. I've got to get to London to sell that. Ghost Town. Yeah, got Ghost Town up there, and I just bought a brand new copy of the 12-inch of Ghost Town. I've got to sell all that though. All that I've got to sell, really. I don't never listen to it. She's sitting there, man. And I know some of that garage music and that, the old school garage and shit, it's worth quite a bit of money. I could actually take them to London, to the record shops up there. What's going on at Heathrow Airport? Heathrow. Got two numbers in there. We're watching that one, and we're watching that other one. Better. That's basically Heathrow Airport approach. We can also scan.
Scanning on.
That's scanning through. We can also get the scope of the waterfall by pressing that. There you go. I'm just going to scan through the airband.
1, 9, 7, 5. Scanning on.
There you go. If it hits anything, it will just come on. Two antennas on this one. Anyway, I'll be back, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video.